Chapter 15. Now many tax collectors and sinners were coming closer to hear him. But some of the spiritual leaders and the scribes complained, saying, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." But he said to them this parable, saying, "What man among you who owns 100 sheep but loses one will not leave the 99 in their desert pasture and go search for the one which is lost until he finds it? When he has found it, he settles it around his shoulders, absolutely delighted. When he comes home, moreover, he calls his friends and his neighbors together, saying to them, 'Celebrate with me, I found my sheep which was lost.' In the same way, I tell you, there will be more celebration in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 completely righteous persons who need no repentance. Or what woman among you who owns 10 silver coins, if she loses one, will not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search relentlessly until she finds it? Moreover, when she has found it, she calls her friends and neighbors together, saying, 'Celebrate with me, I found the coin which I had lost.' In the same way, I tell you, there is celebration of joy before the angels of God over one sinner who repents." He thought, "There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger of them said to the father, 'Father, give me the share of your estate which is coming to me.' He divided all he had from his life between them. Not many days later, the younger son sold out everything and ran away to a far country. There he squandered everything he had in loose living. When he had spent everything, a mighty famine arose in that country. He began to be in want. So he tried to ingratiate himself to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. He was longing to fill his stomach with the pods the pigs were eating. No one would give him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, 'How many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread, and I am dying here with hunger? I will arise and go to my father and will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am not worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants.' He arose and returned to his father. But while he was still far away, his father saw him and felt compassion for him. He ran to meet him. He flung his arms around his neck and kissed him. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am not worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quickly, bring out the finest robe and clothe him. Put a ring on the finger of his hand and put sandals on his feet. Bring out the calf we have fattened and slaughter it, because we must feast and celebrate. After all, this is my son, was dead and has come to life again. He was lost and has been found.' They began to celebrate. At this time, his oldest son, who was in the field, as he came and got closer to the house, he heard music and dancing. He summoned one of the servants and asked what was happening. He explained to him, 'Your brother has come and your father has slaughtered the fattened calf because he has received him back safe and sound.' But he became angry and was not even willing to go in. His father came outside and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, these many years I have worked for you, and I never disobey your command, but you have never even given me a young goat so that I could throw a party with my friends. Now when this son of yours turns up again and who has wasted your living on prostitutes, you slaughtered the fattened calf for him.' He said to him, 'Child, you have always been with me, and everything I possess is yours. But we had to celebrate and rejoice, because this is your brother. He was dead and is alive again. He was lost and has been found.'"